All right, Monday Night Football. Ravens lose 38-30 to the Detroit Lions. Darkness falls. The Ravens wore their all-black uniforms, and the game itself was just dark overall. Look, this is just overall for me a frustrating game. I'm not the type of guy that just says the season's over, whatever. It's week 3. But there's got to be some concerns here. There is some positives. I mean, that first drive looked really good. Derrick Henry looked like his old self in that first drive. And then, just kind of was non-existent after that too, including another fumble. 3 fumbles in 3 weeks. This has got to be somewhat of a concern, right? And, some of the receivers did pretty all right. Rashad Bateman, got to give him credit, 63 yards, was really good, had some good catches. Mark Andrews, this is not kind of that garbage time touchdown at the end, but that first touchdown, he was looking really good, 91 yards overall. Devontae Walker, 1 catch for 34 yards. Look, I'm okay with that. But Zay Flowers was literally non-existent. No targets at all in the first half. Outside of that, though, there was really nothing like positive to say. Look, that O-line was absolutely terrible, too. And look, I'm going to give credit to the Detroit Lions because they are a top team. They are. They allowed 7 sacks to Ravens. That Lions defense is great. But my God, that offensive line, there is now more questions than I thought there was going to be. Because how are we going to go up against these other teams in the AFC? Then go into the defense for the Ravens, and this is like Swiss cheese. Again, Montgomery and Gibbs, top-tier running back duo. But my God, man, we could not stop the run if our life depended on it. And even our passing defense wasn't looking too great also. It's just frustrating overall to watch. And again, I know it is week 3. You want to get these kind of bad losses out of the way. But I said this in week 1. I don't want this to be a growing concern kind of going on to the latter parts of the year. And look, Lamar too, that you can criticize him a little bit here. There's some football decisions I wasn't really understanding from him. That's also part in with the offensive line. And even the play calling from Monken and Harbaugh overall is just weird, questionable stuff here and there. Overall, it just was a frustrating game if you are a Ravens fan. But I will say, though, even if you're just watching football, it was entertaining. Just when you're a hardcore Ravens fan like me, it was just very concerning seeing, particularly with the defense, because my goodness. And that offensive line, just a big concern. Not happy about it, but kudos to the Detroit Lions. They are a top team, no doubt about it. Now, next week for the Ravens, they're going to be going to Kansas City, and that is going to be a tough matchup. And we'll see if they pick it up and things turn around nicely. We just need that turnaround to happen sooner rather than later.